Alright. Live. Or I think I need to close this door. Because as much as everybody loves the Rugrats, that's not why we're here. Let's turn down the in-game volume. Oh, I don't have it clicked. I wonder if... Oh, it's loud regardless. I need to do it in-game. Start a new game for the stream. Ask my wife if I should do a male or a female character. Alright, female. What color, hair, skin, and eyes? My wife watches my stream. And eyes? Okay, so she says red hair. Let's do that one. Honey colored skin. That's that one. Okay, she wanted honey colored eyes. What color skin? And the name. I don't need a headset because I'm not playing with nobody. Alright, Skylar it is. Yes. I got those set the way I want them. Doom, 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 doom. 'Cause it's the Rugrats? And honestly, if there's anything that I should change about my stream, just let me know. Let me in the comments, or I mean, I guess if you see this later or manage to see it in the chat. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. Should have turned down the in-game volume. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and lo, his minions of mayhem did march out rank upon rank to ravage the land and strike fear into human hearts. Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn of Erdrick before Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. The moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites. I say we do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah! Huzzah! All hail Hargon. Praise be to Malroth. O hellish Father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onward as we build your dominion of darkness together. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Skylar, you are the hero who will save this world. Arise, my child, your destiny awaits. The look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero. I know that much. You're one of them builders, right? Yeah. You want to watch that mouth of yours, girl? Telling the truth might land you with more than you bargained for. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just the job for lass like you. Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on the deck. Move with the left stick and turn the camera with the right stick. Press B to jump. Let's sleep away our wounds. Alright, we are full health. There's no response. It's just a skeleton. Skylar peeks inside the pot. Whew! What a pong! This must be the toilet, and it looks like it hasn't been emptied for a very long time. Builder! Builder! I have something to tell you. Did you know that you can run by holding right button when you move around with the left stick? I'm sure the extra speed will come in handy, but take care near high ledges or you'll meet your maker sooner rather than later. Builder! Builder! I have something to tell you. Press A when you want to examine something or strike up a conversation with someone. I suggest you remember this advice until the day you die. Oh, and one more thing. Could you ask that girl in the brig to pipe down? She won't stop screaming. How does she expect me to rest in peace when she's so noisy? Oh, hello. I couldn't help but overhear you hobnobbing with that dreadful dreadnought. So you're an apprentice builder, are you? I was going to ask if you'd come up with a plan to get us off this shit, but you're far too much of a rank amateur to fight something like that out. Oh, why in Goddess's name did I ever become a builder? If I'd have been a farmer or a miner instead, I never left the rot in the stinking cell. Sob, we thought the children of Hargon were all but vanquished, but that they were running scared. How did they ever turn the tables on us like this? Got a builder and a sad dude. Ah, the builder. Tell me, girl, do the children of Hargon frighten you? Do you wish to flee from this floating coffin? These waters are cursed. Strange voices carry across the waves, and many a vessel has vanished into vapor. The crew victims to an unknown fate. Now are you scared? Not as scared as I am, I assure you. I'll be off this death trap at the first opportunity. This is where we stow our cargo. Real sly mariners like me call it the hold. Say, you wouldn't be that apprentice builder I've been hearing about, would you? They say you can make all sorts of stuff from just a few bits and blobs. I don't know how you builders do it. As the magnificent Hargon said, destruction awaiteth all that is built. To think that all the hard work going to waste. Sorry to everybody else. Builder, I have something to tell you. If you ever get stuck or can't figure out what to do next, be sure to check back with whoever you spoke to last. It shows you're willing to do the job right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now that's a tip that'll serve you well in this life and the next. I've played through this part before. Hell's bells, what a storm we had last night. It washed all the torches overboard and scattered my barrels around the deck. I beg your pardon? You say you slept right through it? Good gracious, you must sleep like a particularly lazy log to have missed a humdinger of a hurricane like that. Wow, it's all foggy. I didn't notice that before. Oh, almighty Hargon. How did those hated humans ever manage to defeat you? Did the whole world not cower before you after you obliterated Moonbrook? If only I'd risen from my grave in High Priest Hargon's heyday, I would have led undeath of luxury instead of being stuck in this skeleton crew. Oh, he's bored. I gotta talk to all those guys. Okay. Stairs are no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good girl down. Now, as you'll no doubt have spotted, we're sailing on the open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Now that you've got very far anyway, you're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way. Skylar can't remember when she last ate. The thought of food makes her stomach start rumbling. You can switch items on the action bar and press X to eat it. Down in one go! That kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? The pungent aroma and slimy texture make for a spine-tingling combination. You should thank your lucky stars you got to scoff such a scrumptious snack, because it'll be the last meal you ever eat. Yep, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be shuffling off this mortal coil just yet. I've got plenty of hard graft for you to getting on first. You can wipe that lily-livered look off your face. I'm not going to send you to the cemetery anytime soon. So long as you've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it. But you'll have to follow my orders to the letter. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are without a paddle, I might add go and talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Hello, Gooman. We're the last surviving members of the Children of Hargon, the ones who didn't get squished. We're going to bring this world to its knees, all in the name of the High Guri and glorious High Priest. What's with all the slurping? I'm just salivating at the prospect of squashing you goomans once and for all. The ship keeps swaying from side to side. I feel a bit seasick. What's that? You want to know where we're sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The higher ups would never tell stuff like that to a lowly little draki. Well, if it isn't Little Myth Builder, you're only an apprentice, but you're prancing around like you own the place. Honestly, you can't go anywhere this day without bumping into an insolent little builder hell-bent on undoing all of our hard work. The world is going down the pan, that is for sure. Our only choice is to eliminate bothersome builders like you one by one. You're that apprentice builder that we nabbed in Cantlin, aren't you? I must admit, I feel a few pangs of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that your end is nigh. Middenall, Cannock, Moonbrook. From forth these three kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the scions of Erdrick, and laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce this world to ruin. So you talk to the rest of the crew, eh? Obedient little blighter, aren't you? So now you know, we're the last survivors of the children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty master of destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. We're sailing the ocean blue, rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. Eh? You want to know what we're going to do with all these builders? Only the higher-ups know for sure, but I'll make no bones about it, I reckon you lot are up for the chop. Still, that doesn't mean you can't make the most of what little time you have left. Just be thankful you can be of some benefit as your final moments draw ever closer. Listen up, builder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars or worse, you'll do as I say. So here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things ship-shape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood strewn about the deck. Bring the wood when you're done. Go on, chop chop. Each piece of driftwood is marked with an icon. Run up and press the Y button to punch it into something useful. I wonder. Oh, I can. Well, my deck looks in much better shape. Now you've picked that wood. No flies on you, eh? Still, I suppose being given the chance to save your scarry skin will tend to give you a kick up the coccyx. You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, as a sworn servant of the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind. But considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder, you're only an apprentice at the end of the day, so I'm sure it's fine. He wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Anyway, I think we've chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling on to your life for a little longer, I suggest you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful that you don't bash, doesn't bash you back. What you bash doesn't bash you back. You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been scurrying about my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I'd wager you are actually enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it any other way. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey grin on your dopey face, faced with the same fate? Most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you. You what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you? It seems like you aren't scared of us at all. I better keep you busy, or who knows what you might try and pull. Luckily, there's plenty for you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on the deck have got jobs that need doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out. I've been watching you, builder. I saw you scrabble around the deck, greedily pocketing all the wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard. But such things can be rebuilt, can they not? To wit, I wish for you to use the wood you collected to make some new torches. Do you see the worn-out bench over there? Use it to make 5 torches. Here, I believe you will need this oil to craft them. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. The 5 black blocks will be your sign. There's one by the workbench and 4 around the stairs that lead below decks. Place 1 torch upon each block. Do not fail me, builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them in place. Return to me when you have finished with the task. The action bar, use X to place. And don't fall in the hole. That makes me wonder, can I break these now? Nope. I figured I couldn't, but... It seems you've done exactly as I asked. The gilding flames burn as brightly as before. For a ship such as ours, they could do with being a touch more sinister, if I do say so myself, but I shan't complain. The deck is illuminated once more. I must say, your propensity to create unsettles me. Not that it matters, you will soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not over yet. There are others aboard this ship who might still find some use for you. Go to them, I pray. Well, if it isn't the so-called builder. Anyone think you own the place? The way you're strutting around this deck. What's with the attitude? You're running errands for the boys on the captain's orders and you want me to give you a job to do? Tell you what, you can help me relieve the boredom of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship. As long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders can fight. How do you feel about going mano-a-mano with a monster? Oi, you! Fancy taking a swing at this kid? Just try not to kill her, eh? Alright, better put them dukes up. I warn you though, that skeleton soldier is a proper head case. Come and find me after the fight's finished if you can still walk. The skeleton is defeated. Well, you're a better boxer than you look, I'll give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours did was hurt my pride. Not that I should be surprised. You're pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. That doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Lucky you don't have a future to speak of at all. Alright, be off with you. Go and tell the bosun what a weakling you are. You fight worse than a washcloth. You fight like a cow's cadaver. You builders really aren't cut out for combat at all. What's that? You would have smashed him to smithereens if you'd had a weapon? It's a likely story. You going to bash him upside the skull with one of them torches you're such a whiz at whipping up? Don't make me laugh. Huh? What's that book you've got there? Learn a new recipe. Sipper stick. A broken branch whittled to work as a weapon. Attack +8. Don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny. You what? You just worked out how to make a sipper stick? Well, I never. Are you telling me that builders can invent things as well as make them? Well, don't just stand around looking gormless. Put your money where your mouth is and make this sipper stick thing. You know where the workstation is, right? And one more thing. Once you've made it, don't forget to equip it. A weapon's no use otherwise. Man, my nose is going to drive me nuts. It now has a sipper stick. Oh, everything's indestructible. Show me the sipper stick then. The girl genius returns, sipper stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What do you say? Fancy another crack at the old bag of bones now that you've got a weapon? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that's the spirit. I want to watch that rotter try and put himself back together once you're through with him. Ow. Ugh, compound fracture. Ugh, a bone-crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lass. Go and brag about beating me to the bosun. Well, you certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding a dog. You what? You feel a bit sorry for him? That's a new one. I'll wager no human has ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you can butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Anyway, thanks for that, Builder. It certainly helped pass the time, if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in a fist fight, but with a weapon in your hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day just yet. Not by a long shot. I've got a feeling in my bones there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand. My, you have been a busy little lady, haven't you? First you made those torches, and now a cypress stick. But one can hardly call oneself a builder without one's tools of the trade. Where are yours, Builder? Do you even have any? Liar. The only thing that you have is that cypress stick. You haven't a single tool upon your person. Well, I think we ought to do something about that, hadn't we? I confiscated this pair of gloves from that builder in the brig below decks. Now they are yours. With these equipped, you'll be capable of hoisting up a whole host of objects without the need to smash them first. Ideal for organizing your articles in an orderly fashion. So without further ado, take your newfound gloves, gather them up all of the barrels strewn higgledy-piggledy on the deck, and place them on the mat beside me. And one more thing, should you be using a mouse, you may press, I'm going to say the rolling thing, to effortlessly switch between gloves and cypress stick. Now go. Pick up stuff and plunk it down. I am not using a mouse, so we're good. I actually played this at first on the Xbox, so... Wonderful work. 6 perfectly positioned barrels. I'm sure you'll agree that a pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for any budding builder. I was under the impression that the youth of today were nothing but a swarm of work-shy wastrels, but based on your showing just now, I have to reassess my stance. Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in servitude, you'll always be a builder, the eternal enemy of the exalted order. I fear your time among us is short, but your fate is not for me to decide, and that's the captain's responsibility. It would appear you have attended to everyone's errands for now. Hurry along and inform the good captain that you require some more back-breaking chores. Not bad, not bad. Looks like you've done everything the lads asked of you. I was doing a voice earlier and my throat cannot handle it continuously. Nice to see a human working her fingers to the bone for us monsters and without a word of complaint neither. If I doubted it before, I'm certain now you actually like this sort of thing. You're a proper weirdo, you know that? Still, I won't be satisfied until I hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. You enjoy building things? Yeah. Of course you do. It's what gets you out of bed in the mornings. I can tell from the look on your fleshy face. You've got all the makings of a master crafter, and that's why we can't let you live. Well, with you builders being our mortal enemies and everything, I can't exactly have you running bow to stern building like Billy O, now can I? I'm sorry to say it, kid, but I'm going to have to sever that smiling skull from your shoulders right now. Haha, just tickling your ribs. Don't look so scared. I'm not really going to lop your noggin off. Well, as long as you stay on my good side, that is. After all, I wouldn't want to lose a willing worker like you. I reckon you've got what it takes to be a cracking little cabin girl. And what's more, I like the cut of your jib. What do you say, lassie? Will you join my skeleton crew? You don't have to say anything. I can tell you're too overcome with joy to thank me now. Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. What's that big book you're lugging around? I've never seen anything like it before. Huh? Where did the rain come from? Why? You'll have to tell me later, lassie. Looks like there's another storm rolling in. Ah, an apprentice builder. You will do nicely. There's like no skip function. This is your world to create, and yours to destroy. Now come to me, my child. Oi, cloth ears, what are you gawking at? Didn't you hear me? I told you to get your fleshy rump below deck and into the hold. It's far too dangerous up here for a landlubber like you. Bam! Oh, what the heck's going on? Captain, come to the hold quickly. We're in deep goo-goo down here. Blimey, I don't like the sound of this. Hold tight, I'm on my way. You alright there, Builder? I can't stop to be helping some human. I've got to get to the hold. Hargan, preserve us. This is bad. This is really bad. Hey, Builder, get your bony backside in here pronto. I need your help. Over here, Builder. What took you so long, eh? I've got bad news, Builder. We've been swept right into a reef and a rock's gone clean through the hull. If we don't fix this fast, we'll be heading down to Davy Jones' locker. I don't know if this will work, but try cramming a crate into that hole. You've got a pair of gloves, don't you? So use them. That was a closer shave than I would have liked, but you did it. You saved my... Oh, throw me a bone, not more holes. Well, we're taking on more water. You've got to do something with those crates and plug up all those holes now. Give me the crate, jeez. You're a lifesaver, Builder or no, I owe you one. But our run-in with that rock has made mincemeat of my hull. The next wave that hits us could... Ah, I knew it. It's a race against time, Builder. Cram some more crates in those holes. Hurry. You shored up my ship good and proper, Builder. I don't know what we'd be doing here without you. She'll hold for now, but who knows how much long. Oh, throw me a bone. We're done for. Holy moly, look at that one. We don't have any crates big enough to plug a hole that size. This is it, Builder. It was nice knowing you. Don't forget me, Builder! I think the skeleton liked me. I like how in the cutscenes, you're just strictly blonde. Like, that's that. You're blonde. Well, that was short-term depressing. Builders. Dragon Quest Builders 2. like how in the video she uses a hammer, but in the game, the hammer is... I mean, unless you find a hammer later that does both, it's a useless weapon. It does like 1 damage for low-level monsters, let alone the high-level ones. Alright, so I'm gonna wake up on the beach. I'm gonna get a drink of water, smoke a cigarette. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Because addictions, maybe. Well, this is, I guess, Skylar wakes up on the shore. It seems she is washed up on the desert island along with the wreckage of the skeleton ship. She decides to take a look around and see what she can see. Alright, now we'll try it. Hey, there we go. Alright, I will be right back, folks. I cannot remember what you told me to call you, Colin. I remember it wasn't Colin, but I've been alright. I just kind of work and sleep, man. I normally try to stream on Sundays. More if I have time, but it's mostly just Sundays. I don't even know if you're still there. Oh, can't sprint in water. I don't actually care to gather sand. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. Oh! My bad. Wrong screen. Still probably dealing with a fair bit of lag, by the way. Suddenly, Skylar hears a voice. There's nothing here. The whole place is deserted. Where is this place anyway? How did I even get here? The voice seems to be coming from the other side of the rocky outcrop. Skylar might be able to dig through the sand to get to the other side. Woo, cow. Can I pick it up? Apparently not. Oh, there we go. I don't have a hammer, so... I think... Let me pick it up, thank you. I was super excited when they put this game on Game Pass. I played the first one and I got pretty far in it, but it got exceptionally repetitive, and I hear this one's a lot better. The sky is such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven, or hell more likely? Huh? What was that noise? Hey, Bunches, who the heck are you? Don't follow me. Come set this down here. Finally, a live one. Say, you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? You were on a ship that sank and then you woke up on this beach? So how come you didn't cark it too? What's your story? Your name's Skylar and you're an apprentice builder? I've never heard of one of them before. Congrats, I guess. Anyway, my name's Malroth. Hey, you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me. Where's he going? Come on now, guy. You're gonna make me run all the way back to run over here again? What's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. He's gonna make me run all the way back there. Okay, maybe not all the way. Oh, it's this way. Oi, it's this way. Now that's what I call dead in the water. Bet you never seen anything like this before. Seems like you and me are the only survivors from the shipwreck. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board? But if I wasn't on your ship, then how did I... What the... Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. Sounds like in a pretty bad way, though. You should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. Fucking Malroth, man. And she wakes up. Where am I? How did I get here? Ah! You're pirates, aren't you? Filthy freebooting brigands who shall take me captive and demand a ransom for my safe return. Ah! There she goes. Got a mouth on her, doesn't she? There's only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Mind if I do the honors? He's so murderous, man. Like, get away from me, you villains. If you're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand and rocks and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with Skylar when your ship sank. Just a moment. Do I know you? Yeah, I remember. You're the builder from the ship, the one who ran around grinning while those horrid monsters barked orders at you. I know you're in cahoots with them, so that means this is all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party? Well, alright. Even a rank amateur like yourself should be able to use that worn-out workbench outside to make most of the basic essentials. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now, what will we need to hold out until help arrives? Let me see. We'll need a shelter from the elements while we wait for it to be rescued. I'd rather not die of exposure before then. The walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we'll need a door for getting in and out. Why not use the old shack? It's rather worse for wear, but I'm sure you can fix up the place. You can salvage some of the decking from the wreckage to patch up any holes. Just use those glove ears to pick them up. You won't have to worry about splinters that way. You have no idea how long it'll take the search party to locate us, so we'll need to find enough sustenance to tide us over until we're rescued. There's bound to be a scallywinkle or 2 on the seashore. They're edible as long as you give them a good grilling on the bonfire first. You'll need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, there's plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwreck lying about. You may as well put them to use. Now, I can't be expected to put my head down for the night on these lumpy old rocks. I'll need a proper bed if I'm going to get some beauty sleep. I don't imagine you're capable of building 4 posters, so we'll have to make do with 3 piles of straw bedding. Place them in the room once you're done. Hey, don't start telling us what to do, Bossy Boots. Who made you the leader here anyway? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Don't think you're impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles. Say that again and I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Oh, Builder, you'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from the savagery? That's wonderful. I knew you'd do exactly as I asked. You can consider these little tasks as training exercises if you like. Then when you become a fully fledged builder, you'll have to make me for it. Training exercises. Who does this think girl she is? Remember what I said about putting her out of her misery? Well, how about we put her out of our misery instead? I don't actually know what pog means. That girl really gives me the hump. First she won't stop whining, then the moment she wants something done, she's barking out orders like we're servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not her skivvy. Yeah, I know she's stranded here too, but that doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a soppy sad case. She's a castaway at the end of the day, same as us. You've got to look out for number 1. That's my motto. By the way, there's something I've been meaning. Yeah, it does have a lot of reading. It gets better as you play. This is the very beginning. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You know, you said you were a builder? Is that like something to do with a duck's nose? Okay. Well, whatever this builder business is all about, I'll help you, but only so I don't have to hang around with her. Have you decided which one of her errands are you going to do first? If it was up to me, I'd mend those walls while we're here. Just stuff some planks in the holes and hey, presto, we build ourselves a brand new room, right? To be honest, I blanked out the rest of her requests, so speak to her again if you need a reminder. I can pick it up. And we got a room. Skylar, you repaired my room. Now I have somewhere to hide in safety should the monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. Just so you know, a room must have a door and walls at least 2 blocks high. That's the first rule of rooms. However, I'm so happy to have a proper place to stay, and you two are very welcome to stop by anytime you like. One of the nice things about Dragon Quest builders is that they do try to incorporate a solid storyline into a crafting based game. So it's crafting survival, but it's also a story game. So each area you go to has its own story and has different things that you need to do to build up the area that fits with their story, so that you can bring back people from those places to this island to build your island. She's satisfied with the room. Right, next up is dinner. She wanted us to cook some of those scallywinkle things on the bonfire, didn't she? Is that something you can do? And now I get the idea to build a bonfire. Bonfire, a big bundle of branches that burns brightly, can be used to cook food. What's the deal with that book? Huh, you just invented bonfires and now you can build one if you have enough materials? All you need is put together some wood and oil on that worn out workbench? Well, if it's oil you need, I can give you some. I wrung this out of a slime that way got earlier. 3 splats of oil, now you need is some wood. That girl said you can get some from the driftwood and broken barrels on the beach, whatever that means. Anyway, you'd better get that bonfire built. No use starving her, it'll only be in worse mood than she's already in. Oh, that reminds me, I need to eat the living daylights out of some kelp. Because there is a hunger function in this game, and while I have never reached 0 hungry, I would rather not find out what happens, because not my cup of tea. Some sort of debuff one way or another. Maybe health damage, I'm not sure. What's that you've made? It's hot as heck and it spits and crackles. It must be a bonfire. But are you sure you know what you're doing with that? You're not supposed to play with fire, right? Bring food, cook it, yada yada yada. Gee, what did I need for the oh, I need dry grass too. I want to ask you something. I keep hearing about making and materials and builders, but what does any of that actually mean? You smash things you find here and there to get materials, which you use to make new stuff. That's what being a builder is all about? Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to get a clear picture of what it is you guys do. How come you don't know already? Look, they might be 10 a penny where you come from, but I'm telling you, I've never met a builder before. Well, not that I remember anyway. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful builder-free childhood. In the meantime, if you need a helping hand smashing stuff to get materials, then I'm your man. I destroy pretty much everything I touch. You know those scallywinkles Lulu was asking for? There might be some knocking about nearby. Let's keep our eyes peeled and bag them off for ourselves. I got some chicken nuggies that I had like barely been nibbling on. I chose to go with a game that had more story today just because I don't actually normally have viewers. Not because that really bothers me, but I figured, you know, having a story game and constantly, you know, what's that funny looking thing you got there? Having a story game and constantly reading off everything would have me talking instead of just sitting here in silence playing a game. It wouldn't be one of those scallywinkles that the girl was jabbing up by any chance. Well, it smells pretty fishy to me. If we ate one of them raw, we'd be chucking up chunks till the break of dawn. And that's something I'd rather avoid. You know, I never tried to eat one raw in game. Oh, you can't. Okay. Oh, that's fair. I like how I like break a thing, so he goes and breaks all the things nearby that are similar. Oh, shit. I'll be right back. I gotta let the dog in. Okay, sorry. Alright, alright, alright. I hate that she swings so slow in water. Okay, now I just need to get, I think it's 4 grass to make a bed. So I need 12. That's enough. One of the nice things that I found in this game is if you throw all your materials in a chest, you can use them from the bench, from anywhere. If there's a bench on the island you're on, you can use it. The only thing you can't do that with is cooking. Oh, I can't place in that chest. That's annoying. You can go away now. Broken up shit bits everywhere. Cool. So cool. Definitely have everything I need. Oh, can't make beds yet. Haven't cooked. I think the only thing that bothers me... Oh, careful, Skylar. The scallywinkle just fell in the fire. Ah, that must be how you cook it. So builders can make food too, eh? Still, it'll be a little while till that scallywinkle's completely cooked. Let's go look for some materials while we wait. Kelp is like a dime a dozen. You always have kelp. It's actually almost stupid how much kelp there is. The hunger function is pointless as long as you have a constant in-source of food, which you pretty much do. Skylar's made her first seared scallywinkle. That aroma! Is that the smell of a succulently seared scallywinkle? I must have it. There you go. There you go. Nom nom nom. Ah, the scent of the seaside combines perfectly with gravelly crunch of sand grains. Simply irresistible. But you don't have to limit your culinary repertoire with scallywinkles, you know. If you see anything that looks vaguely edible, try to cook it in the bonfire. I find a cooked meal much more filling than a raw fare, and it makes it feel healthier too. Just remember that cookery is about experimentation. So, I do keep meaning to watch you, but every time you go live, because my phone notifies when you go live, I am either at work or in the middle of something that I like driving or somewhere I can't stop and watch. Skylar and Malroth, you say. I know you're a builder, Skylar, but what do you do, Malroth? Well, I don't know what I do. I woke up on this island, but I can't remember anything before that. My memory's completely blank. Well, an apprentice builder and her amnesiac friend. What an unexpected partnership. Oh, we're not partners. If you think a guy like me would team up with a puny little runt like her, you must be dreaming. Speaking of dreams, I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. It's been a long, stressful day, and that seared scallywinkle's filled me nicely. So, Skylar, how's progressing on making the straw bedding I asked you to make? I'm really rather ready to hit the hay. And now I'm going to invent straw bedding. I like how I invented it. We're talking about it. It's existent. But I invented it. Here we go. She's got her book out again. What have you invented this time? Is that so? You reckon you can make straw bedding out of dry grass? Well, I think I saw some dry grass and dry and grassy along the shore to the west. Could that be what you're looking for? Gonna go kill a slime real quick. I want to see something that I didn't think about before. So, like when you put a torch in a room. And then beds, it makes it a bedroom, not just a room. And I believe that there are buffs for that, but I can't remember. One way or another, torches aren't like a terrible thing to have, so. One thing I wish you could do is place torches on walls. That actually kind of bothers me that you can't. Oh, okay, so I only needed 9. That's cool. Alright. Let's place me some beds. This is wonderful, Skylar. You made a bed for me and a couple for yourselves, too. Taking a nap during the day will help you recharge your energies, and after the sun goes down, we'll be able to while the dark away in dangerous night in dreamland. I wonder what Mama and Papa would say if they knew I was rubbing shoulders with a builder on a desert island, no less. When the children of Hargon attacked my hometown of Rippleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. The maniacal monsters murdered them in cold blood, so I stowed away on that accursed ship hoping to avenge their deaths, but I was caught before I had the chance to do anything. We all know what happened next. Oh, Papa, Mama, I may be marooned on a desert island with these two lumbering lummoxes, but I shall survive, and I pray that you watch over me in these trying times. Anyway, thank you both ever so much for sorting our sleeping arrangement. It's been a long, hard day. I suggest we get some well-earned rest. Is it going to make it a... Oh, it doesn't make it a bedroom. I can't do that yet. Let's see now. You repaired the room, sorted out sleeping arrangements, made me supper. I do believe that's everything. I must say it's a real relief to have a builder around, and judging by the quality of your work, one should never imagine that you're still only learning the ropes. I know we're stranded here, but in a weird way, I'm actually looking forward to it. I shall give you even more work to do so that you might blossom as a builder. The castaway life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed to, but even so, I think it would be a little fun, little adventure. And as for Malroth, you could be the perfect opportunity to absorb a little culture, and maybe even some manners. Bitch. Now then, Skylar, I want you to go out at first light every morning and forage 30 scallywinkles and 50 strips of kelp. It must all be cooked by lunchtime or I shall be cross. Psycho chick. I was gonna cook some kelp. Yeah, I thought Lulu might calm down once she got what she wanted, but she's been as big a pain in the neck as before. Still, I'm impressed. Despite all her nagging, you made everything we needed to stay alive. I wish I could do what you do. Hey, Skylar, can I have a go on that workbench? I want to try to make something myself. Fuck it, yeah, man. You do you. I mean, you're destruction incarnate, but I've now made my first crispy kelp, which does drastically more. I think cooked kelp does 15, scallywinkles do 20, bread does 30. All day, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this, Skylar. I'm going to be a builder just like you. Now then, what was it you do first? Huh? No, that's not right. Damn it, why isn't this working? Alright, you asked for it. What did I do wrong? It doesn't make sense. It's funny because even in like the opening video deal, every time he tries to do something that's like builder-esque, he breaks it. So like if he goes to pick up a block and carry it so he can put it somewhere, he smashes it by mistake. The big things, at this rate I'll never be a builder. Ah, forget it. I thought making stuff would be all fun and games, but it's actually way harder than it looks. Sorry, Skylar, I'll be relying on you to build things for me from here on out. And seeing as you made all that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you evened things out and made something for me. Oaken Club. A stout and sturdy wooden cudgel. Can only be used by Malroth. Attack plus 12. Is that for me? Why would I want a silly old stick? It's not just any stick, it's an oaken club. I can use it to whack stuff? That sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll take it. Give it here. He's like, heck yeah! Hey, this really is a club and a half. I wonder how it performs. Only one way to find out. Stand back while I give this beauty a few test swings. I like how he swings it at the table, and then the house. I like it. No, I love it. Squishing slimes will be so much more satisfying now. And to think you made it only using the junk we found on the beach. You're amazing. Thanks, Skylar. This club is the best present anyone's ever given me, I think. Huh, Skylar, can you feel that? Some kind of evil aura. It must be coming from a monster, but whatever it is, it's way more dangerous than those scrawny little slimes we saw before. This could be a good chance for you to learn a thing or two about how to fight. Just follow my lead and you'll be scrapping with the best in no time. The monster's somewhere down the coast to the west. Come on, I want to break in my new club by breaking that sucker's skull. A new destination has been added to your map. Run, 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 run as fast as you can. Now I gotta wait and sprint. Like how she like Naruto runs. Kill everything! Dick. Wow, these slimes, they're meaner than last time I did this. Die, bitch, die. Whoa. What was that? If you stuck your hand out just then, I got this irresistible urge to slap it. It's called a high five. It's something friends do to celebrate a job well done. I never thought of myself as the touchy-feely type, but maybe I can make an exception for this high five malarkey. Anyway, how did you enjoy the battle? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling fitter already. Skylar and Malroth's level increased. Malroth gets stronger and Skylar reaches level 2. Her maximum HP increased. Felt good whacking that rack, right? It's like an irritating itch, a little itch has been well and truly scratched. But don't forget you're a builder, not a fighter. If you want to stick to the construction, you can leave the monster mashing to me. Still, building does look like fun. I wish I could make stuff like you do, but I guess wanton destruction is much more my bag. Anyway, let's head back to the hut before Lulu steals all the bedding. She's a wily one, alright. You better make sure you sleep with one eye open tonight. Skylar? I'm glad I met you. What do you say we explore the whole island together, just you and me? But let's do it tomorrow. I'm about to conk out any second. Blip. Right. Up till like 3 this morning playing D&D. It's fun. Fun. And now we sleep. Oh, you're good? Good morning, you two. I hope you slept soundly because our new life as castaways officially begins today. Your first mission is to collect some kelp for breakfast from the... Ah! No! What is it, Lulu, a monster? It's my scallywinkle. It's disappeared. What? Alright, Malroth, own up. I know it was you. I purposely only ate half that seared scallywinkle last night so I could have the rest for breakfast. Give it back this instant. What are you wittering about? I haven't touched your manky, half-munched mollusk. Huh? What's that? What's going on this time? Hey, you two, you're gonna want to see this. Oh, there's the culprit. That monster must be the one who snaffled my scallywinkle. Whoa, just took down the whole cliff. And are those steps? Oh, this way, young whippersnappers. Oh!
That floating freak can't expect us to follow it, can it? On second thought, maybe it's to tell us something about this island. Skylar, Lulu, let's get after that monster. I've got some questions that need answering. Wait, let's see how well I can do this one. Oh, I can't. Gotta jump for everything. I wonder if I can break those. Not with that, I can't. This way, quickly now. Stay where you are, you freaky fogey. I don't like this one bit. The mad old monsters even made the sky turn a funny color. Who cares the stupid sky? I want my breakfast, and you two are jolly well gonna help me get it back. Actually running slowly so that I can eat. This way, Kidwinkles, nearly there. He's leading us a wild goose chase. Doesn't that horrid hammerhead expect us to follow him all the way to the top of the mountain? That monster's got some sort of strange power. I've never felt anything like it. We need to catch up. Yeah, I've had this 10-piece tenders for like an hour and a half and haven't eaten it yet. Whoa. What's a place like this doing in the desert island? Come on, Skylar, that hammerhead's just up ahead. Let's make it spill the beans on the island's secrets. There's no escape now, you sneaky scallywinkle swindler. Just hand over my bivalve and no one gets hurt. Surely a noble lady can permit a hungry hammerhead her half-snarfed leftovers. I'll tolerate no excuses. Stealing is stealing. No ifs or buts about it. Skylar seared that scallywinkle especially for me. Now give it back, you horrible, hoary, hairy hermit. Oh yes, Skylar. It just so happens that I've been waiting for a builder to rock up here for a very long time indeed. Wait, how do you know she's a builder? Oh, you're an observant one, aren't you? Well, the very reason I pinched that scrumptious scallywinkle was to lure your fine friend up here. Look around you, Skylar. This temple has lain in this sorry state for longer than I recall. If you're a builder I believe you to be, then perhaps you can fix it. Everything you need to build the temple is right here in these chests. But a fresh-faced builder like you might find the going difficult without a blueprint as a guide. Come back here, you conniving old codger. If you think you're going to fix your house for free, you've got another thing coming. Anyway, what's a blueprint? Skylar draws out a Mountaintop temple blueprint. Skylar, why did you draw all these lines on the ground? Is this one of those blueprints the hammerhead was telling us about? Welcome back. Gosh, you've never even seen You've never even been here before, but you were still able to draw up the design for the Mountaintop Temple. That's incredible. Now all you have to do is build it. Make sure you follow the blueprint to the block now. If that old loony was telling the truth, those chests should contain everything you need to finish the job. It looks like all you need to do is place masonry walls to block its squares and put a brazier on top of each one. Use your gloves to move them if you make a mistake. Are you ready to show Gary Glows a lot how a real builder does things? Keep one eye on the blueprint. You can't go wrong. Use the share button. Blueprint. Yada yada yada. Okay. Where are the bottom things? Oh. Okay. Obtain masonry wall blocks. Obtain braziers. Bitch. Alright, now the braziers. I'm always trying to use the right and left, like, top buttons. Be like L1 and R1 on a PlayStation controller. To switch on the bar, because that's what you use for Minecraft. We hived again. Good work, Skylar. You didn't even break a sweat. I think I'll have you build me a palace next. That shouldn't be in any trouble for an expert like you. Answer me one thing though. How did you come up with the blueprint in the first place? Wait, I think I know the answer. The big book on your back has everything you need to know to be a builder written inside. You're busted now, Skylar. The secret's out, so may as well let me read it. You won't? Why not? Is something the matter, Skylar? You've gone all red. Wait, you don't have a mucky magazine sandwiched between those pages, do you? Muckiness doesn't matter to me. A quick wipe down with a damp cloth and it'll be as good as... Oh, you finished repairing the temple, I see. I knew you wouldn't let me down. All it took is a glance, and you drew up that blueprint as quick as a flash. You're the real deal, Skylar. A builder born and bred. Now more story. As you thank you, here's a present. Here, you deserve it for cracking your job you did. Zelda! The only thing it didn't do was float above my hand. A silly old hammer? I thought you were going to give me back my breakfast. That's a giant mallet, an indispensable item in the toolkit kit of any self-respecting builder. With that hammer in your hand, you can break blocks you couldn't before and gather even more materials. I also have another corking gift for you, Skylar. I'm sure you'll like this one. I'll give you this island, all of it, every last block. What? You're giving her the entire island? All she did was repair the temple. This world was once home to a legendary builder that came to the island, the Isle of Awakening, and sought to turn it into their very own piece of paradise. But now everything is crumbled away. All that remains is the ancient builder's belief embedded into the blocks beneath us. Long have I waited for another builder to come, one who can bring life back to this barren land, block by block. And you want Skylar here to do all the hard work. We don't even know what we're supposed to build. Right? Gave you a whole island, regardless. Somebody gave me an island, even if it was like there's nothing. I'm in, dude. I'm totally in. Especially with SpaceX internet coming out. I'm totally off the grid and on an island. Well, you don't even know who you are either. I bet this island isn't even yours to give away. It certainly is mine. I'll have you know I'm the guardian spirit of this island, and whatever I say goes. Well, it looks like you've just become a proud owner of a private island, Skylar. Are you going to take the offer? If you do accept, would you mind if I stayed here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'll stick around too, at least until I've got my memory back. I mean, if that's okay with you. What do you say, Skylar? Will you take the island? It's a stonking good offer. Yeah. I just knew you'd make the right decision. Now we can begin work on Lulutopia. The first thing I want is a palace. Malroth, I need you to... Lulutopia? I don't think so. Today we establish Malroth's empire of evisceration, right, Skylar? And she can be our first sacrifice. Oh, you young upstarts. The island belongs to Skylar now. You should leave the big decisions like these to her. Now, Skylar, you must be itching to try out that giant mallet of yours. Come up and see if you can break this wall behind me. There's an absolutely smashing treasure back there that I think you'll be very interested in. Woo! Breaking stuff. You call that a treasure? It looks like a tatty old notice board to me. It may seem ordinary to the untrained eye, but that notice board is in fact a portal through which a builder may peek into other dimensions. I'll explain more later. For now, just peer into the portal and marvel at all the knockout things you see. You must create an account if you want to enjoy the game's online features. The loading times for this game are a little outrageous. They're better on here, on the Xbox One? Not the newest one, but the one before it. It takes forever. Your account has been registered successfully. I've had terrible connection issues trying to look at the notice board. Oh, did you like what you saw, youngins? Oh yes, I saw the most wonderful photographs, and there were so many of them. I hope Skylar takes the time to snap a few herself. I can be her model. Oh, you youngins, enjoy yourselves. Come and find me when you're done. I'll be waiting right out here. We'll try this one more time if this one fails. There's like pictures on the notice board of people's places, so I assume the connectivity is working to an extent. Until it freezes when I tell it to open the notice board, that is. I'll keep trying until I finish my last chicken nugget. I do kind of want to see what other people build. It looks like something to do with Gundam models in one. One where they've made their character look a bit like a weird Malroth. And the other one looks like an Armored Core model, actually. See? Nope, no connection. Oh, how do you like your new notice board? It's quite the snapper's paradise, isn't it? As long as you have one of those boards nearby, you can flout the laws of space and time and observe the work of other builders whenever you desire. And you can put your creations on display for other builders to view too. I'm sure you can see that the notice board is a super source of ideas and inspiration. Half of that was complete gibberish to me, but if it helps to build the palace of my dreams, I'm all for it. Speaking of which, I can't see you making much progress on that anytime soon. There's one rather big stumbling block that's getting in the way.
It's this island. There's hardly any raw materials. I don't even think even a master builder would contemplate constructing a castle out of scallywinkles and kelp. Oh, I know that, little lassie. There's only one way to get your hands on the materials you need. Track them down elsewhere and bring them back here. As the young damsel pointed out, this island is more than a little lacking in useful materials for an aspiring builder. But even if you had everything you needed, I doubt you'd make much headway with just the three of you. Wood and stone are all in well and good, but what you really need is people. You'll have to travel to other islands and bring back a few friends to help you out. Besides, it gets lonely rattling around on this big island all by yourself. A few fresh faces will really liven the place up. Hold on, I thought we were stranded here. How are we supposed to get to these other islands without a ship? Ho ho ho. A top-notch question indeed, and one that the heavens shall soon answer. You're just winging this, aren't you? You don't have a clue. Huh? And then there was a boat. Oh, a ship. Whoever would have thought it? You're doing this on purpose now. Alright, out with it. Who are you really? And you can cut all the guardian spirit rubbish. Well, to tell you the truth, I can't remember who I am. I'm not even sure I ever knew. But I've got a funny feeling that it'll all come back to me if I watch Skylar work her building magic. Well, there's no time like the present. Let's go and speak to the captain of the ship and get the work started. Oh, I can't teleport on this island yet. Because fall damage. Ship. Yeah, I'll tell you what, reading that one was kind of... Let's do this, and then we'll go over here. It's... made that longer than necessary, I think. Oh. Ahoy there, my briny bilge rats. I haven't seen any other humans for fathoms. The name's Brownbeard. I was painting the ocean blue, minding me bee's knees, when I sailed right into the path of one of those Children of Hargon slave ships. I managed to avoid them, but only by steering into a terrible storm. By the time I realized me map was back to front, I was already stuck in a coffee stain. I tried to turn back, but I was lost at sea. That's when I eyed this island on me portboard bow and punted over. So what's your story? How long did you young snapper whippers end up here? My name's Lulu, and this is the kingdom of Lulutopia, or at least it will be once Skylar here is finished with it. Lulutopia, eh? Sounds like a lovely place for land lovers like yourself. Aye, and a safe haven for a salted old sea dog like me. Goddess only knows what would become of me if I hadn't sloshed up on these shores. Goddess only knows what this guy's talking about. Tell you what, if you let me stick around, I'll be your chauffeur. I'll ship you off to any island from here to the second stain on me map's backside. Or at least I'll try. You see, I know these oceans like the back of me neck, and I don't know me neck at all. But if you hear of any islands nearby, I'll happily ferry you over. Well, your boat's a bit on the small side, but it looks in a decent nick. I'd say we have a deal. I like how everybody's making decisions for me. Well, it seems like everything is dropping into place. The fine captain will take you to nearby islands, where I'm sure you'll find plenty of materials and able-bodied helpers to bring back. Well, the first thing Lulutopia needs is a little greenery. I can picture it now. Tree-lined boulevards, spacious parks, and tables sagging under the weight of freshly picked vegetables. In that case, you should first visit Furrowfield, an island of the east, famed for its fertile fields and fruitful farms. The island is home to a young lass with a bright future in farming and a dashing dandy with a bushy beard. They should be able to help your cause. I'll mark it on Captain Brownbeard's map. You just leave the sailing to him. You heard the magic monster, Skylar. Come and find me when you're ready to go, and we'll weigh anchor. It was 5 tons last time I checked. I didn't even, search the rest of this island at all. The last time I played, I was just like, ooh, whoopee, moving on. I imagine what it is it unlocks more. 'Cause now that I think about it, there really wasn't anywhere else to go but up the mountain. Ahoy, Skylar, where will you be hauling anchor today? You can now travel the Furrow Field. When you travel between islands, your save data will be overwritten and you will be autosave will be deleted. Please do not exit the game or turn off the system. I don't know why I'm reading that out loud. But I must warn you, this vessel ain't built for chugging cargo. You'll have to leave everything behind you gathered here and fish for more materials when we reach the next destination. Skylar, Malroth, you've decided to go to this new island then. Yep, we're not sticking around here any longer. Hop aboard, Lulu, you're coming too. Actually, I think I'll stay here. What the? I thought you'd leave all the hard work to us. Did you just get on board? I'm sorry, but I can't. After what happened on Hargon's slave ship, I don't think I can stomach setting foot on a boat right now. But don't let that stop you from exploring this Furrowfield place. I'll be fine here. I'm tougher than I look. I'll have you know. You've got a big responsibility on your shoulders now. Lulutopia needs materials, food, and new citizens. You'll have to find them and bring them back. Oh, and if you meet the farming prodigy out there, make sure she teaches you how to turn this island into a green and pleasant paradise. Together we can make Lulutopia a verdant paradise fit for a princess such as myself. You two go off on your little adventure. Lulu will be safe here in my care. Ha, as if I trust a word you say. Still, it's only Lulu's neck on the line. Alright, let's roll. We'll round up these Furrowfielders and put them to work in the sweatshops of Malroth's Empire of Evisceration. He's so dark, man. When you get back, we can have a grand gala jamboree to celebrate Lulutopia's Foundation Day. Bon voyage. Come on, Skylar. I can't wait to see what Furrowfield is like. All this talk of food and farming is making my tummy rumble. All aboard the trip abroad. Time to set sail. Is he like meditating? He just took the coolest place on the ship. Like, fuck you. So the Lord of Destruction has befriended a builder. Oh, the beginning scenes you see that there's Hargon, the priest that leads the bad people, the monsters, and then he summons the Lord of Destiny moves in mysterious ways. Neither men nor monsters can escape its influence. And he summons the Lord of Destruction, Malroth, who was defeated. And your new friend's name is Malroth, who doesn't remember anything, but was defeated by the heroes of Erdrick. But now is the time of creation. Build to your heart's content, young builder, while we await the day of awakening. And this game's got a lot to it. I think my friend was telling me yesterday that the world's fastest run for the world record for speed run for this game is 20 hours. And I'm no speedrun player. I am not that talented. There's only one who can save this world from oblivion. Malroth, the Lord of Destruction. Yeah, right? The one set to destroy the world will be the savior.
That's a good story setup.
The big bad guy is the savior of the world? My wife says she's dying. The land of verdant vegetation. Furrowfield. That water is really good for some reason. I like how he has to jump to get up from sitting cross-legged. Here we are at last. That hairy hermit's got a nerve sending us all the way out here in a boat like this. The way it's listing from side to side, I'm amazed we made it here at all. Well, list or no list, you're safe and sound on dry land now. Welcome to Furrowfield, yar. At least I assume it's Furrowfield. Ain't never heard of the place myself, but it don't look like Baran or Zahan, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, I'm heading out for a bit to get the lie of the sea. Don't worry, I won't sail away into the sunrise. I'll be back in time to take you both home. I think this guy's been drinking too much seawater. Come on, Skylar, let's get going. I want to see what this island's got in store for us. Yeah, no crap. Might sound mildly heartless, but rip. I think there's actually a use for rope. Can't remember what it is, but there's a use. And nobody gets mad about free beds, that's for sure. This island's pretty weird, don't you think, Skylar? The trees are all withered, the ground's gross and slimy, and the whole place stinks like someone left a sack of apples in the sun for a month. That's all he could drink, I think. That boat didn't look like it carried much for like food and water. You think we'll find the greenery we're after in a slimy, stinky place like this? Huh? Whoa, what the heck's that? Some kind of pink pulsating thing, but what is it? I think it's some kind of fruit. I wonder what it tastes like. Do you reckon the whole thing's edible, or... Buff. Blah! This stupid thing just blew up in my face. And what a stink. It turned the dirt around it gross and slimy, too. I've heard of fruit going off before, but not like that. This place is crazy. I smell a fight brewing, Skylar, over there. Leave me alone. There's no point trying to eat me. I'm nothing but skin and bones. Eat. Sounds like fun. Come on, let's go and see what the screaming's about. To an extent, it's similar to Minecraft. I can't, like... There are many different aspects about it, but it has a lot of similarities. I think the concept they were more so going for was, it's like, if Minecraft had a good storyline. And I say a good storyline because the Minecraft dungeon game that they came out with had a storyline, but it was exceptionally short. Just monkeys to mess with us. That's because everything's set up in blocks just like Minecraft. Except for the monsters and the people. And like the trees and shit. It's very similar. Let's go get some information out of Sally Screams a Lot. So this is how I die. As dinner for a big stinky ape. I hope I give them horrible indigestion. Wait, the monsters, they're gone. Those scaredy cats must have turned tail and fled when they finally worked out who they were dealing with. Ha! Since when you've been standing there? Since you beat the monsters? Oh, I see. Thank you for your help. My name's Rosie, and what's yours? What are you doing here? He's Malroth the Amnesiac, and you're Skylar the Apprentice Builder, and you've come here to find out how to add a little greenery to your island? You know, going around telling everyone you're a builder is risky business. There's no telling how they might react. You're lucky you met me, and I might be lucky that I met you. Alright, my mind's made up. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few rules. As the finest farmer of Furrowfield, it is my duty and pleasure to give you a grand tour of the finest farm. Come on, let's go. Right, I have to follow her. I can't just... Vines! You can even climb on vines like Minecraft. I'm just gonna stop and point and be like, over there! Well, here we are, Furrowfield Farm, the greatest and greenest garden in the island. How do you like it? I don't mean to burst your bubble, but it's not that great. It's not very green. It isn't even a garden. Oh, I know that. That's because we haven't built it yet. What? Furrowfield used to be a plant lover's paradise, with vegetables and flowers growing everywhere and anywhere, but then the spoil spores appeared and turned the earth into horrible stinky slime. You can hardly even grow weeds in it. There was once a great farm here, the brightest of the whole world. If all of us put our minds to it, we might be able to bring it back. All of us. Are those guys up there mixed in this too? Come, Perry. There must be something we can do. This is the last of our wheat, not to mention the soil. We've scant enough arable earth as it is. I won't stand so close if I were you, Mr. Bonanzo. Sir, this here spore looks like it could go off any minute. And there it goes. Boom! Fuck their wheat. Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? Quick, you two, you have to get over there and make sure they're okay. I don't... Why? Why do I gotta do it? Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? We are, Rosie, but alas our wheat is not. That spoil spore just obliterated the entire crop. And who are you two, pray tell? Not seen your face before, and to be honest, I think I rather liked it that way. This is Skylar, and this is Malroth. Skylar says she's a builder. Blimenek. What kind of maid goes around telling everyone she's a builder? She must have something wrong with her head. You think they're what? Well said. Listen here, young Rosie. You may have fooled us this far, but we shall not be taken for ninnies. If you honestly expect us to believe that this so-called builder will somehow salvage this preposterous plan of yours, you are gravely mistaken. Come along, Perry. We're leaving. You think they're boof. Alright. You must face facts, my dear Furrowfield Farm is gone. The dream is over, and it is time to wake up. It's a sad man. That stuck-up beardy bloke really rubbed me the wrong way. Still, facial hair felonies aside, he's got a point. There's no point trying to rebuild the farm if the soil's no good. You're wasting your time. No, I'm not. I'm the finest farmer on Furrowfield, and Skylar's a real-life builder. If we work together, I know we can do it. Wow, you really don't know when to give up, do you? Why do you think I want to rebuild this place anyway? Why, it's like Bonanza said, it's my dream. A dream, huh? You know, I never really got my head around this hopes and dreams stuff. People go on about it. Please, Skylar, I can't do it on my own. You'll help me rebuild Furrow Farm, won't you? I'm just gonna call it Furrow Farm from now on. A lot easier to say. Yippee! Now that I've got a builder on board, the farm's as good as built. Skylar, Malroth, welcome to the team. We're going to make this place the best farm ever. Let's get started then, shall we? The first thing we need to do is plant a field to plant our crops in. Where's the blessed space to put it? If there's some kind of sign, can't talk, I can't talk. It's all the reading I've been doing. Scarecrow, farming equipment, stuff strong man to drive off destructive pests, causes residents to turn surrounding suitable soil into tilled earth. Oh, I can build signpost. I need cord and dry grass. That's cool. Nope, wrong one. Oh, I can. Oh, a dumbass. There's the coil. That don't work out so hot. I want to know if this makes a difference now. I'm gonna set it and climb, huh? Like I said, I don't think doing this makes a difference right now because I don't have the ability to make a gate. But I believe you can make much larger fields this way. That is not what I want to do. Actually, you know what? It might be. Because this is going to take forever otherwise.
I want to clean up the area. One thing that killed me about this area is like all the different levels. That is so intensely unnecessary. I should flatten it out. Let's do this. Method to the madness, actually. Tear everything down. I think I can handle all of the materials from the area, and that's about it. You don't have really... Oh, you're good. Yeah, I'm gonna level this fucking place is what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna smoke. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Ooh, game on. I wouldn't normally, like, on the game that I started before, I didn't level out the area. I just went with it, but it's annoying to me, so... Oh, I need to... start high, work my way low. And actually, I think I can get enough floorboards from this that I don't have to make any. Let's see, that's... Oh, that was taller, my bad. I don't know if everything stacks up to 99 or not. I've never gotten it higher than that, so I guess we're about to find out. Exactly 99. That's fucked up. 100? Oh no, they just keep stacking. That's cool with me. No, my whole thing is like, so one of the things they implement is that you can build large fields, but there is nowhere to build a large field here because it's not flat. Come on now. Yeah, they might stack up to 999. Jesus, this place is huge. Let's take some of these and do this with them. Oh, you know what? I need to build the house real quick. Doesn't gotta be anything special for now. torches yet. Don't have any oil. Right on. There's one. Oh, I can build basic bedrooms now. Cool. Certain commoners. Oh, yeah, yada. Let's put in a second torch for shit to get. Social bedroom. Huh. Will another one do something? No. That's cool. I didn't get any of my achievements for playing on the Xbox. Oh, that's right. That's what I was doing. Because I have plenty of these. Plenty. I don't mind cracked stone floors. Really? Thank you. Thank you. I like how it just like forcefully moves people. Let's just clear the way real quick. There we go. I really used them all up. That's insane to me. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. course, scarecrows, yada yada yada. Where should we put it? Bet you know where you're gonna put it. Don't give me that. I am actually rather over-reading everything. I'm sure I have plenty of materials by now. Alright. Alright. Game on. Needed oil anyway. There we go. Alright, that's all leveled out. Oh. Okay, well now I know what happens when I reach 0. And I have screwed myself because I did not gather any kelp. And I haven't started growing vegetables yet because... Why would I do that? Ooh, kelp. What kelp? I guess I gotta cook some scallions. Scallywinkles. Wow, your movement speed does not progress very much when you sprint this deep in water. That's cool. That should be enough till I start making vegetables. Nearly leveled out the town. I wonder if I can pick this up and move it. I cannot. Interesting. Where did I... Oh, bonfire's still there. I might be able to do it. I'm not sure yet. The best way to find out would be to level it to where I want to and then to begin. I need to dig this shit up though. Don't want any random wood up in my area or vines. That's the level I'm after, so I keep doing that. Whoa! Oh, I can't just destroy this. I need this. I can destroy a lot of it. Alright, now it's nighttime. The monsters are gonna come out again. So sleep it away, because the last time I was all like, they're just monsters. I got slaughtered. basically terraforming all of this. Now, what I don't understand is why they didn't build the village like back there, where it's flat. They're like, oh, there's a half-built house here. This is where we'll build. If I can place coil. Oh. Apparently not. I don't need defense right now. So I'm gonna build a wall to right here. find it if I build over it, so. Don't you tell me. Put her name on. let's go. Clean everything up. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna have near enough to do this. Even not caring if there's a gap underneath the town, I'm not gonna have near enough to do this. Oh, that's... Alright, I should probably get on with the fucking growing of things. I wouldn't have this issue if I'd placed the scarecrow already. Everybody's all cocked the fuck out, like they just don't care, man. Skylar obtains a strange something. Da-doom, 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 da-doom. Chick, while you do that. Almost done with the materials that I have. I suppose I can move this stuff now. Right, that's what I was doing. Alright, lady, give me the seeds.
Alright. Yeah, now we need the water. Wrong material. Oh my god. Why do I hate myself? Yeah! Oh. You and your stupid little hearts that appear only when it's convenient for you. Alright, folks, I'm gonna need that cabbage, like, today. Okay. Yeah, me too. Starving. Legit. Suppose I can go do that puzzle back there. Blimey, they gave these cabbages a Gert Lush. Did you and Rosie really grow them all by yourselves? Maybe you really are a builder after all. Ooh. Let's go ring it. Soft wood, floorboard, wooden steps, simple door, rustic door, haystacks. Simple small table, simple stool, pot, community chest, rope, firewood, farming tools. Cool. Which means I can now do this. I do? It's fine. It's fine. Nope, that's not fine. Yeah, I might change my mind. Gatorade first. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Alright, then the next things I need for this are...
good thing there's no durability on this. Hello, dearest. Ah, I fucked it up. Your titties distracted me.
That is all.
That is all. I got my strip mining operation. I could level it all out. I don't intend to though. Yeah, we're just skipping through the cutscene stuff. I spent the first like 2 hours reading. I am actually gonna go smoke a cigarette real quick because tired puppy. Thank you. Alright. Back to the game. It's time to progress. I could level up the whole town, but I don't feel like it. It's a dia tree. Royal indiscretion. I will keep your secret so long as you're growing this tree, but should dwindle and die, then so shall you. Grow the tree, but I really don't know how to. You need not worry on the account, my child. Furrowfield's most ancient legends tell of exactly how one must do to see a dia tree grow tall and strong. You must harvest 15 cabbages. Furrowfield was once far famed for its succulent cabbages. I trust that you can live up to these expectations. Should you lack sufficient seeds, I suggest you seek out more yourselves. You must harvest 50 sheaves of wheat. The people of Furrowfield once enjoyed a wide range of foods, and wheat formed the cornerstone of many delicious dishes. You may find what you need to travel afar for the seeds you need. You must till 50 blocks of earth. Furrowfield was once a farmer's paradise, with fields stretching as far as the eye can see, and no farm can operate without plowed soil. 50 squares will suffice. If you cannot find enough clean soil, I recommend you find some means of making more. I've heard of this so-called dia tree. It was a mighty magical tree that protected all life on Furrowfield, or so they say. If that's true, if we can really grow a new dia tree, then we might be able to bring light and life back to the island after all. Hold on, a creepy monster turns up out of the blue and suddenly you're going along with everything he says. What makes you think he can be trusted? We have a live one, I see. Such a spirited soul would make a fine offering to the Master of Destruction. Don't make a fuss, Mouthron. We're not in a position to argue here. You too, Skylar. I can't do it without you. Please say that you'll help us grow the dia tree and bring Furrowfield Farm back to life. Yes. Thank you, Skylar. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Wise decision, young builder. Should you lose sight of your goal, I would bid you to speak with me once more. I don't know where we're going to find wheat seeds to plant or anything the earth to till, but I'm sure you'll figure something out. For now, let's concentrate on growing the cabbages. If we all work together, we have these tasks done in no time. I've got like a bug bite on my foot. It's driving me nuts. We've harvested 15 cabbages. Back in the plentiful islands, succulent cabbages, yada yada yada. Look, Skylar, look at the dia tree. Bump. We did it. We completed the first task, and I think the dia tree already looks stronger. Not bad. Maybe I will finally have something truly worth destroying. Shall I burn it alive or simply blast it to splinters? Blimmin' heck, we're done for. I knew this whole thing were a big mistake. Please don't, Father. We did what you said, and the dia tree really did get bigger. We can't stop now. Very true, Rosie. If you wish to be spared my wrath, you will continue to look after this tree. I suggest you work in the fields as though your life depended on it. Never expected the pastor to appear out of the blue like that. Scared the living daylights out of me, so I did. And on top of that, he turns out to be interested in the tree that you planted. Why do you lot believe all this children of Hargon rubbish anyway? Look at your pastor. He's dressed like someone's grandmother. To tell you the truth, I've never given it much thought before. I've been a believer since as long as I can remember. That's just the way it's always been. Oh, but before I forget, Skylar, have you tried eating one of those cabbages you harvested? You're going to be growing a great big pile of the things. You may as well know just how delicious they are. Go on and have a nibble on them cabbages, don't you? You had one of the cabbages, didn't you? Good at filling, weren't it? Fine a job killing wounds, too. There ain't much in the island in the way of curatives, so you're going to need to eat greens while you're here. Yeah, I got dragged here by Rosie. She was all bent on rebuilding the farm. You see, I was more worried about being found out by the children of Argon. But I don't have to worry about that anymore, do I? Maybe I can even become a builder like you. I'm going to do a whole lot of building from now on. And if the children don't like it, they can get stuffed. Who dares speak ill to the children of Hargon? You foul sinner defiles my divine authority. Show yourself or face the full wrath of my righteous fury. Jiminy Cree, the pastor's got ears on him like a blimmin' bat. I had my doubts about our whole plan. The last thing I expected was to meet a builder here. Still, I expected there must be some advantages to having someone like you around. For instance, you can make buildings, can you not? Perhaps you have already noticed the large red door in the field. Convert it into quarters. The key thing is to ensure the walls are at least 2 blocks high. It will also need a door, of course. Our large red fence amenity is a suitable candidate. You can make the walls from mud if you must, but I think we both agree that softwood and floorboard blocks would be much more befitting of a rooms of yours truly. Once the room itself is built, we must begin to think about the furniture. 2 piles of straw bedding and a light source will suffice for the time being. Blister and Baboon's builder, look at the bedroom. It's much better than I ever imagined it would be. Now we need not wander about in the monster-infested dark of the night. We can sleep in the safety of the room and wake up well-rested the next morning. Why, with the builder on board, we needed to not stop at a single bedroom. We could have houses, hot food, happiness. Meandering mollusks, and all these years I've been thinking that they were beings of pure evil. How could I have been so misinformed? My girl, ever since I heard you ring that bell, I've been overcome with a desire to build. This settles it. My days of pandering to the children of Hargon are over. I shall leave those fanatics and become a builder. Together we shall bring back the life of Farrowfield. And the art of room building is fundamental to that. So if you're a resident builder, I suggest you own those skills by building rooms for the rest of your fellow villagers. Now, Skylar, my girl, I understand your needs of seeds. Well, I intend to do what I can to aid you in that regard. For now, all I can give you is these ones I found in my beard this morning. It isn't much, but hopefully I'll have enough or more to offer you soon. Skylar, I trust that bounty in my beard. I refer, of course, to the seeds I gave you, aid to your quest of restoring the D tree. We Furrowfieldians shall also do our part, toiling in the fields in the morning, sleeping in our fine bedroom come nightfall, recovering our strength day to day labor. What will you do while you wait for the cabbages to ripen? Might I suggest that you make that lovely bedroom you built just a little lovelier. What it needs is a bit of traditional Furrowfieldian decoration. Be a good lass and finish it off with some farming tools and a nice stack of firewood, wouldn't you? Ah, that's more like it. The smell of firewood, the rustic ambience, the farming equipment. This was a fine idea indeed, if I do say so myself. No doubt you noticed that the bedroom you made became a farmer's bedroom with just a few key additions. You can give the room a whole new identity. People using these unique rooms are much happier than if they have simple